Yes, this is Danny Pepperseed for World of Reggae, and we're in Amsterdam in Milky Way. Well, actually, before the start of the Dread and Terrible tour, and to my left is the lovely Kelissa. Kelissa, welcome.
Blessed and give thanks, Danny Pepperseed.
Yes, and on my right is Dre Island. Yo, Dre, welcome to Amsterdam.
Rastafari, give thanks.
Yes, well, for both of you, it's the first time you're in Amsterdam. You will be performing tonight. Kelissa, you have been in the Netherlands before, you know. Tell us your first experience about the Netherlands.
I came to The Hague for a conference when I was in school for MUN. And I think we came on a day trip to Amsterdam. But this is my first time performing here. So I'm looking forward to it, you know?
That's really great. And with you, Dre, you heard about Amsterdam and you're looking forward?
Heard about Amsterdam and Europe for my first time ever, you know, right now. When I'm there at the Galaxy, Milky Way. So, you know, I give thanks, you know, I love the vibe so far, you know. And tonight going to be a great show, you know. Venue look nice, you know, right now. Them a sound check and so I got sound check too. So, you know, over there I go a whole of vibes, but that will be real nice. And you know, Danny Pepperseed there over in a play the fire, you know, blaze up the fire, aye. So, but I look out for the love later, you know. Yeah, man, I see all the great work of Danny Pepperseed, you know, I reveal tonight.
Yeah, well, not only Danny Pepperseed, there's many more people who are dealing with things, you know. So,
like we just meet ones because we just meet up with you know other ones like Fernando, Red Lion, you know. So a whole heap of vibes. Empress Donna,
yeah.
You know, they all run sound system and radio station, and we respect everyone that support the movement. Not just J Island, not just Kelissa, not just Chronics, the movement and the mission as Kelissa.
Yeah. Him said.
Well, you know, Kelissa, we had the honor to speak already, like a few weeks ago in Jamaica. It's only been a few weeks since. Well, that day actually we met. That was the first day I got your CD. So right then I never really managed to listen it. Now I listen it. Well, you let me know it was fully produced by the Zinc Fence crew, like Chronics and Teflon. You tell us a bit about the Rebel in Disguise EP, you know. So there's tracks on it like Babylon is Burning, Love Letter. Those two tunes I played on my show for the past week. So and tell us a bit about the other tracks because your brother is on there as well.
Yes. So the EP Rebel in Disguise was actually a co-production between my production and Bessa Music and Zinc Fence Production. So it was all music that I have written previously, and you know, really Chronics and the Zinc Fence team really helped us bring it to life, you know. So it's just a mixture of my different sides, my different musical sides. Cause you have the love songs, and you have the fire tune them like Babylon is Burning, and then there's a track called Gideon, which features my brother Kez Namde. You know, where we're just talking about the day-to-day struggles and just holding the faith. And it's something that we as musicians, we face in music every day. You know, it's really a struggle. It's a Gideon. The music industry is a Gideon in of itself. You know, but we hold the faith and know that it's a mission that we have to complete, and these things will make us stronger. You know, yeah. So Rebel in Disguise, the first official launch of Kelissa, you know, into the public. We've been doing music from way back when, from all before we were born. But you know, it's a great start, and I think the CD also had a couple singles as well. You know, of that I've been working with other producers. So we're looking forward to producing more music with Zinc Fence and with other, you know, production teams as well. So, yeah.
That's great. Yeah, because you said, well, you were making music already before you were born. Like, your parents, they are musicians too. So tell us a bit about them, you know, because, you know, I tried to do some research about it, but I couldn't really find too much, you know. So I was wondering, where is Kelissa and Kez Namdi coming from?
Yeah, you know, it's funny because the music industry that we're in, it really does highlight a few artists, you know, and if you listen to the music of my parents, it's some legendary music. You know, a lot of my life lessons come from their music, and not just the lessons alone, like the actual music that they were doing at the time. This was a time when like Yellow Man was running the place, and so roots reggae rock music wasn't really on a high. You know, it would kind of be like us maybe 2 years ago, trying to do music and nobody not really paying us no attention, because reggae music is in cycles, you know. But really and truly, they have manifested in us, in we. You know, we come and we sing back their lyrics. So Chakula and Goldilocks really sets a foundation for us. We're continuing their works. You know, so even though you may not be able to find all this information and this music, which I think is not good neither, you know, it needs to be out there and message. People need to know where the message coming from. I don't feel no way because I know that I represent in what they sing as well, you know. So me and my brother Keznamdi. So we're coming up far, far away. We did a children's album with my mother a long time ago, you know, and it's just the continuation of the works.
Yeah, another thing is that I heard you mention in another interview is that your dad used to play like a lot of dub music and old-time music, especially on a Sunday. So tell us about like one typical Sunday afternoon at the McDonald's family house.
Sunday, cooking rice and peas and stew. Them time that we used to eat fish, you know, so fish was bubbling as well. Daddy spinning the vinyls and we're running up and down outside and inside around the house. And it just, my family grew up was very free. You know, free in our yard, but still very containing that, you know, them protect and them teach us certain lessons about the world. But, you know, them never hold us back from learning and experiencing life for ourselves and giving us a chance to choose our life and our decisions. And they're always very supportive of what we choose to do, you know. So in the same way that them never really have the most positive experience with music, you know, especially because they were focusing so much on we. I think that's a part of it. They never really get to hone in on the music because they have 5 picnic, run up and down, they have to feed them, they have to, you know what I mean? But they were so supportive, you know, and I talked to my mother before this and she was just like, wow, I just feel like you're me, like you're going to go on stage and it's like me performing now, you know, and it's like I said, it's a continuation. So typical Sunday, vibes, food, music, love, you know, yeah. Yeah, man. And that's every day, not just Sunday, but Sunday does nice because Sunday dinner, I don't know, it's special. yeah.
Yeah, so Dre, well, I hear you get involved in the conversation now. Tell us a bit like about your musical background, you know, and like how were your Sundays, you know?
My Sundays was not pretty like Kelissa Sundays. I used to have to go to church and I never want to go to church. We used to get forced to go to church. You know? No, you see, remember we are youth, so enough of the things that our parents used to do, me end up give thanks now. Feet, you know, me end up give thanks because I choose to play the piano at age 3. My dad left that. Is the only time I can recall my dad ever look at me and say, what you want to do? And ever ask me what I want to do, I'm going to tell him and him just go ahead and do it. And I remember when I was in Calabar now, I never want to play piano no more. I never want to go piano lessons no more because I reach high school now, you know, friends and me have piano class to go Tuesdays. Calabar used to over early on Tuesdays. Tuesdays is when everyone go to half a tree. You know, all of my friends them go look home and, you know, we just up wash face our early day that. So we go there before everybody, you know. And my Tuesdays, me I forgot piano lessons every Tuesday, you know. So me the kind of want to stop do it and my father then never make me stop. He would have never make me stop for nothing. And me used to do things to spite him and the teacher and myself, me that spite. You know, it only show me that, you know. But me used to do it with the intention to me I spite them. Me never used to rehearse until me know say me have piano lesson for go my left and go home early and just run through the notes them and run through if me have practical for them, do them the theory, me do the theory them quick and run through my practical them and go have piano lessons and as we start playing teacher say, you know, rehearse, you know, Jerry. You know, rehearse and I can remember every single exam because I was supposed to do, because I did it with Trinity College, I skipped piano with Trinity College and I skipped grade 1, I did grade 2, I skipped grade 3, I did grade 4, skipped grade 5, I had to do 6, 7, 8. Can't skip no more from then, you know. So every one of those exams, I can remember my music teacher telling me that, you know, I'm not send you up for the exam I still, because I never get a failing grade. And I don't want you give me a failing grade because of, you know, I start rebel against music, you know, going to piano lessons, you know, when I start rebel against going to piano lessons. And every exam, she actually recommend me. And every exam, I was a top student at the end of the exam. You know, I always get merits and distinction on all of my musical exam, theory and practical, you know. So I have to give thanks for daddy and mommy for that part there, you know. And from that, you know, my musical background was all about how I grew up and where I grew up. You know, Reddy's Road, you know, is a music town one at a time, you know.
Yeah, the hot spots, all the strip.
It was a
Yeah.
hip strip one at a time, you know, before New Kingston actually. So that's where I grew up, you know. So you know, all of that just take a toll on and as Kelissa told you earlier, you know, at church, I'd sing on choir, you know, I'd sing at weddings, you know, functions. I played piano for producers over the years, you know. We rap J Island. I never give J Island the publishing because J Island don't know nothing about it them time. But you know them just have a lick we can play a phrase. Play 1 million phrase, man. Enough time I could have rock to my own beat them and I know. You know? So you know, we give thanks still because everything was a learning experience, you know. And even with me rebelling against them, you know, I tell the next youth to do it though. You might not be as lucky as I and I, you know, or fortunate as I and I. But at the end of the day, I give thanks to my parents because no matter what, they stand up and they stood up on their feet and make sure that me end up finish what I tell them so me didn't want to do from me a youth, you know. Cause then I look at it, age 3, I'm telling you about now 14, 15, 16, when I reached 14, 15, 16 I wanted to stop. And from 3 till then, they never made me stop. You know, so give thanks to that, you know. That's how I got my musical. I'm me alone and my family sing right now, you know. I'm me alone play an instrument right now, you know.
Yeah, and talking about you playing piano, well, when we were in Jamaica, BBC was in Jamaica as well, and you did a session with David Rodigan at Tough Gong Studio. And I saw that session, and you do like a piano version of Uptown Downtown, the big tune that you have on the militancy rhythm for winter. That was wicked.
Yeah, nice thing, man. It's something that me always did, I do. From a long time, you know. That's how I wrote my earlier songs, because I was always writing behind the scenes. Everything that I do now, I was always doing it, tell you the truth. Playing the piano and singing, I was always doing that, you know. And if you told me that 5 years ago, J Island, you're going to sing, you're going to name J Island, and you're going to sing, and you're going to tour with Chronics and Kelissa, and you're going to write all of them songs, and people are going to love it, I would have tell you, say, you're a liar. Yeah. 5 years ago, I tell you about, you know. But because I never see myself doing all of this, I see myself behind the scene, producing. I love that part of life. And music, you know. I like the production part of it, you know. I never like the camera. I never like the microphone, you know, and interview, you know. I never like it.
Other than the studio microphone.
Yeah, so everything was everything that I'm doing now, I've been doing it back then, you know. I was always sitting in the same church that I used to go. That's where I used to practice for my lessons on the piano inside church, because, you know, young, I couldn't afford a piano, a keyboard, you know. So I had to practice on the piano in the church, and there and then I started playing and singing and writing songs, you know, even for myself. Nobody used to hear, you know. That's how I started playing and singing and, you know, practicing till through life, you know, I started doing it now. So that's just me. That's just me, you know. Everyone just end up appreciate it and love it, you know.
Yeah, because the first time I heard about Dre Island was when I was at King Jammy's studio 2 years ago, a little more than 2 years ago, and Jam 2 told me, he said, Danny, come into the studio and I'll play you some music. And he started to play some tracks, and I said, whoa, this guy sounds good. You know, he has some little Damien Junior Gong vibe still, but, you know, him sound good. And he said, yeah, man, this guy's going to be big, you know, and you're going to hear about him. And I'm soon ready to release those tracks. Well, I'll know there's only 1 or 2 that he released. So there's a lot of them that I haven't heard after that listening session. But at least we have heard of Dre Island. You know, you have some songs on the road. You know, like I Bless My Heart or Jaja on Unga's Rhythm, In Transit, Uptown Downtown, as I mentioned, on Militancy for winter. You have a nice song called Reggae Love as well for Sniggy. What else can we expect from you? Because Kelissa have her EP already, so what about you?
There's more music. Yeah, there's more music once me have life, you know. And I just say, we always, and those music that you heard from Jam 2, that's my first set of music officially, you know, when J Island really starts saying, alright, I'm going to sing. this is what I'm going to do. Those are my first set of songs. You know, those songs, right, like from 2008, Vice 2009, and you heard it 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes, you know, and as they say, a lot of them don't release, and there's a lot of them not going to release for now. I just some music go, you know. While they have songs with us come up to my release, because I just a vibration, you know. So I love music there, man. I want it music there, man. So I just more videos, you know, as me say, and more music, you know, more shows, you know, more tours with the family, you know. You see we and the family there on the road right now. Zinc Fence Redemption, Kelissa, Chronics, Dre Island, you know, everything up and live, you know. So you can just look out for more great works coming from Dre Island. Trust me. Enough thriller.
Yeah, man, that's good to hear. Well, currently you guys are on the road. Tour starting today because as we film it, it's March the 27th. Tour is going to be there until I think the 20th of April, so it's a little less than a month. So just tell the people why they have to catch up with you guys on the road, you know?
Them don't have to do nothing. them don't have to come, them don't have to come. But we invite ones and ones to come through and to just full joy the experience. You know, of us being on stage together even, because we even doing harmony for one another, you know? So, you know, just to get a taste of Jamaica, get a taste of the mission and what we're trying to get across to the world, you know, to people worldwide. And just enjoy some music, come all our vibes too, you know. So we're looking forward to it. The tour kick off today in Amsterdam. I'm already tired, so I don't know how I'm going to manage 3 more weeks of this, but through the phase, you know, we'll keep the phase and get in and just trot through same way. And, you know, do our mission. Keep strong on this mission, yeah. And we're giving thanks for the opportunity, you know, because it's a joy to be here. Yeah, man.
Great. And about you? And invite the people, Dre, you know?
Invite the people.
Yeah, man, I make sure
people
them
may
come to the
invite you know, I make sure they come at the show. That ever see self inviting. Yes, I love, man. As Kelissa said it all, you know, I just more family life, because she said, I do something right now, I never do, I never know. You see it? Never know me that sing harmony. I sing harmony for Kelissa, you know. So it's just a joy, you know. So one should come out really and support the vibes and get to know us. You know, because you've been getting reggae music, you know. It's not like we come in with something that you never get before in your life, you know. But you need to come and know us individually, you know. It's a difference, you know, because we're not like anybody else out there, you know. We're all unique, you know. We're a different being, you know, with the same mission. So, one thing to come out and come all the vibes and enjoy the show, enjoy the tour, and enough love and respect. I know say it's going to be dread and terrible. It's not sweet. And it's not sour, it's dread and terrible.
Yes, Dre and Kelissa, thank you very much for your time, you know. Catch them, Chronics, Kelissa, and Dre Island on tour, you know, with the Zinc Fence Redemption. Bless up.